Shopify, eBay. Which one is better? Which one is worse? We may never know. Until now. Honestly, this video here is supposed to help basically everybody that's trying to look for information, because most information that I see on eBay or Shopify just don't have that actual kind of knowledge to it, or I feel like they're not being genuine and they're kind of just faking their whole platform. So this is just kind of like a little video that I put together that I went through a whole bunch of information to go and see. I went through years of research. To put this together. So this warning. I'm not a professional. I've barely done eBay and I haven't done any Shopify, but this is just the information that I thought was genuine that I saw in other videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. With that out of the way, we can now finally start getting into comparing eBay and Shopify, seeing the pros and cons of each one. But before we do that, let's just get this out of the way. For those who just want to get the information and go and not go into details, eBay is genuinely better for starting off because you can just, it's an easier learning curve, and Shopify, it's harder because you need to put more money and time into it. So if you are just starting off, eBay is the best choice, but if you know a little bit more, then you should go definitely to Shopify, because then you'll have higher margins. That's it. It's as simple as that. But for those of you who want to know more information, like the meat and potatoes, everything in between, the broccoli, the steak, hang on. So, comparison between eBay and Shopify. Let's go. So as you'll see for the eBay versus Shopify, basically with each of them, they have their pros and cons. So for eBay, you have to follow their rules. You can't basically make up your own rules, right? You have to follow their own rules because it's not your platform, it's theirs. So you can get regulated, you can, get banned off their site because you haven't followed the rules. With Shopify, because it's your own website, you can, do whatever you want. For eBay, they have the branding. When you go to an eBay store, you're not gonna really go and go, oh, I wanna buy a product from, Nike, right? You're gonna find a Nike shoes or Nike, whatever. You're gonna try to find Nike shoes, but you're not gonna go to Nike personally on eBay. So they have the branding. While on Shopify, if you make a customer there and they like your product and you had a good experience, they will genuinely go back to your site and kind of just see what's up. You got a loyal customer on your hands with Shopify, so you have your branding there. For eBay, you have to compete against others. You have to compete against the same product, the customer listings, not customer listings, competitors listings. So you have to make a better title so it ranks better. You have to, do all these other informational stuff that hopefully it gets better and on the top charts. So that's kind of a downfall for eBay. But for Shopify, it's just you. Once they make it to your place, once they make it to your website, you have them in your ballpark. It's just a matter if they're gonna buy or not. There we go. On eBay, the fees are much less because all you have to do is just pay for the subscription, the PayPal fee, and then your commission on your sale. So, that's three things, and it kind of does add up, so you don't get as big as margins. But for eBay, you have to bring your own traffic to your own website. So that's kind of why that's why it's a little more expensive, because eBay, they give you the traffic right there, and which is little or no money at all. But Shopify, you have to bring your own traffic. So for eBay, the cost to start is way lower than Shopify, because again, I said the traffic is very hard to pull in. So you can, if you want to start doing Shopify, I suggest you go to eBay first, then go to Shopify. So then, you have at least a little bit of money to, transfer to each one. You know what I mean? And on Shopify, one good thing about Shopify is that your margins are way, 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 way bigger, since you don't have to compete with other people. You don't have to compete with prices. You don't have to compete with titles. You generally get a way better profit on that. But again, some of that profit does go to branding. So take that with a little grain of salt, but you definitely do get a bigger margin. For me, my biggest seller on eBay was I got $5 profit on something, and that was like way out there. That was like a very niche product, and I didn't even know that I was gonna, it was gonna be that much of a profit. And then all my other ones got like 20 cents to $1 to like $1.50. I don't think anything else was better than that. But yeah, that $5 profit was just so generally on Shopify, you get a way bigger profit. For eBay, you do not need to pick a niche. You could just have a whole bunch of different things. You can have everything from plumbing tools to children's dolls. Like it could be that widespread. That's how big it could be. But for Shopify, you kind of do need to pick a niche, because you don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond for video games. You know what I mean? You go to GameStop for video games. You don't go to GameStop for covers, Like that's what I mean. You need to pick a niche. That's kind of how your Shopify store needs to be. You could branch out a little bit, but I think it definitely looks more appealing when it's just one central thing. eBay's kind of like the Walmart of everything, where you can have everything listed in your store. But Shopify is definitely those niche stores. But you definitely make those higher margins. One thing that I kind of saw was an iffy, but I'm not sure if it's true, but I kind of did some looking for courses for each, and eBay generally had cheaper courses, while Shopify's courses I saw were like thousands of dollars, and I'm just like, bro, what? Wait a second. These are almost the same. Why is one like $50 and the other one's $1,000? So I maybe it's just I didn't find the right courses. But if you guys know any courses, put it down below for each, and I might look into it, and kind of see if they're worth it. So that'll be another video. So you guys don't have to spend your money looking into those courses, because I do like seeing what other people have to say about stuff like that. So yeah, guys, that's kind of it for my Shopify versus eBay kind of comparison and where you should start. I definitely recommend starting with eBay because it's way easier to get into, and yeah. So let's get this bread, homies. Let's get this bread. This online internet bread. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, make sure you guys always have a blast. And also make sure to tune back next Wednesday, because that's kind of when we're gonna start making our own eBay store together. And yeah, we're gonna go on this ride together, me and you, okay? Me, not me and you, okay? All right, so yeah, bye guys.